Grand Rising, everybody. Grand Rising. Guys, don't think I forgot. Welcome to the first, or not the first episode, but welcome to another episode of Bodyweight Basics. And in today's video, I'll be covering the pull-up and why you should train the pull-up. Hold on, guys. Let me bring out my notes so I don't get off track. All right. So, why should you train? That's actually my first point. I got 5 points, but I'm gonna make this a point in its own. Why you should train the pull-up. So, the pull-up will uncover, or it will unlock, so many other badass movements, man. You can do muscle ups if you know the pull-up. You can do levers. You can do pronated, handstand. Any pulling movement, guys. This is it right here. This is the best exercise, in my opinion, for building up your lats, building up that demon back, for the forearms. And a lot of people, when they get into training at first, they might not even be able to do a pull-up, or if they are doing pull-ups, they're probably not doing it correctly, right? Oof, I forgot my water. I should have brought my water, because now my voice is dry. But it's okay. F the water. Okay, guys, scratch that. I definitely needed my water because it's actually starting to heat up. But as I was saying, why you should train the pull-up, guys, if you want to decompress your spine, unlock levers, unlock a muscle up variations, pull-up variations, it all starts with the pull-up, man. The pull-up is a badass movement, very simple, but I think it can also be very challenging if you're not aware. Okay, so let's go ahead and do 10 reps, show you guys what that looks like. Unfortunately, I don't have a bigger tripod, so I'm gonna have to sit this on the ground. I'm gonna be doing what's called a neutral pull-up, so my hands are gonna be facing this way. Okay, let's get it, guys. Let's do 10 reps, simple. No warm-up, no nothing. Simple 10 reps, right? So that is the perfect pull-up. Of course, I will slow it down, show you guys more. Bring out my notes. So, talked about what it trained. Let me break that down more. So I showed you guys what it looks like. What does the pull-up train? So the pull-up is gonna be training your lats. Or somewhere. Guys, the pull-up is going to be training your lats, your muscles right here. These muscles right here, that's going to give you that wider back, that V taper when you look in the mirror, right? It's going to be training your forearms, right? Forearms right here, the muscles right here, and then even the muscles right here with the bicep and the brachialis and the brachioradialis, I'm pretty sure it's called. I'd say it's also affecting your triceps, because your triceps, right, is actually attached almost to the lats. Like, all the muscles are connected, okay? And of course, with the back, to get a wider back, excuse me, I'm getting distracted a little bit, but to really get that demon back, that V taper back, what I found is to grip it wide, right? So to really grow your back, it's all pulling movements. When I say, hey, I'm gonna go train pull day, that's what it means. It's gonna be affecting the back, maybe even any sort of pulling movement. This right here, the RDL, right? That's gonna be training more so your hamstrings, the back of your legs. So pulling is gonna train your back, okay? So that's what it's training. So I'm sorry guys if this is kind of all over the place. Hopefully everybody's still following me. It's a little bit noisy out here, but there's no kids, so just making the best of what I got, you know. Next up, progressions and variations. So I came out here specifically because you can see the dip bars right here, and this is perfect for any beginner looking to increase their pull-ups, okay? Damn, I actually didn't think of the variations, but I'm just gonna do it off the top, right? It's very simple, guys, okay? So the first one is what's called a row. I think they call it like Australian row, but this is very simple, very basic, and very beginner friendly, right? I'd also like to add that you have to be at a low body fat percentage, low enough to where you can hang from the bar and actually pull yourself up. But let's say that, hey, you know what, I'm not at that level yet. Well, you can actually do it on the dip bars, man. You can get dip bars on Amazon online, or you can even create it your own way at home. If I remember, Monte, make sure you show some variations and some clips. But you can practice your pull-ups with rows. You can actually get a great workout. This kid just fell. You can actually get a great workout with dip bars, guys, if you're doing it properly. You know, whether you're a beginner or advanced, you can challenge yourself, and even better, you can warm up the body with this variation right here, okay? So let me show you guys what that looks like. Let's go ahead and do some 10 reps again. All right, so you guys see the variations I just showed you right there. If you look carefully and if you notice, I went close grip to wider, right? This is the widest I went. And you can actually switch your wrists, you can turn your hands around, and then you can even affect different muscles of the back, but most importantly the bicep as well. All right, let me actually take the sweater off and really show you guys, okay? It's a lot of distractions, man. I'm getting distracted, but follow me, guys, follow me. Okay, this is what I'm talking about when I'm saying it's training your lats. This is your lat muscles right here, if you guys can see that. And then, you know, you got your rhomboids, you got your traps, right? Like the teres minor, teres major, rhomboids, I think I mentioned that. And most importantly, guys, the rear delt, you know? Rear delt and rotator cuff, you need that for stronger muscles, or for stronger shoulder stability. Man, as soon as I said there was no kids around, kids start popping up. Isn't that crazy? But keep that in mind when you're training these muscles right here, okay? You're gonna be affecting all these muscles in the back. just like that. Now if you guys noticed, if I want to train my biceps more, I'm actually curling myself up to the bar. In the same way where I'm grabbing the barbell and I'm doing this right here, I'm just doing that with my own body weight. And you can even do that the other way too, just like this, but that's gonna target your forearms more, right? So those are the variations. Now if you want to make it more challenging, that's when you bring your feet lower or more further away from you. Okay, if you want to make it easier, just bring your feet closer to you, get more in an upright position with the body weight version. Show you guys again. You guys see that right there? Very effective. And guys, although this is body weight, don't be afraid to lower your ego. You know, get the variations right. You don't want to get an injury. You want to affect the muscles properly, okay? So that's one of the variations. One of the other variations, guys, when it comes to training the pull-up, is simply just doing negatives. I think the dip bars is going to be the easiest, but you want to also train your negatives. So what I mean is training the lower portion when you're going down with the pull-up, right? So very simple. Let me show you once again. This is for the guys that can hold themselves up, but maybe you're still having trouble pulling yourself up, right? We got some kids here. I'm sorry, guys. It's just something that I can't control. As soon as I said there's no kids here, now they start popping up. So just like that, guys, that right there is the eccentric portion. That's what's called a negative. I've talked about that a little bit in my videos, but all you're doing is you jump up and then you lower yourself down slowly. Lower yourself down slowly. Do that for 10 to 15 reps. You can even do this in sets. You can do this in 1 minute. You can do that for 1 minute. It's really up to you on how you want to do it, but it's really all about just lowering yourself down, focusing on body control, focusing on your grip, focusing on the muscles that's working, like I told you guys, the lats and all that, right? It's very effective, trust me. I actually had C-Dog do that. You guys know I train with Colin, right? I actually had him do that at the beginning when we first started training, and you guys see how his progress has been. You can even do that with push-ups, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and break it down some more. I'm getting distracted again, but I'm doing my best. Hopefully it's not too loud. I want to do it up here so you guys can see one more time, right? And guys, keep in mind, when you're going down, you want to go down slowly. Okay, I'm talking about maybe 3 seconds down, 5 seconds down, and then I would say 10 seconds down maximum. Any more than that is, I'd say it's too long, but it's really up to you and how you want to do it too. But I'd say 5 to 10 seconds maximum. That's the sweet spot right there. Okay. Where's my phone at? Get my notes so I don't lose track. So those are two variations, two progressions that I think are the most expensive, the most effective, right? And let's really put it all together. How do you do the perfect pull-up from top to bottom? All right, so from the grip, then going all the way down. Let me show you guys what that looks like again. I'm gonna make this super clean. All right, make this one super clean, show you guys. So not just with the pull-up, I want to add this in too, but whenever you're training, really break down each grip variation, each movement, and ask yourself, what am I training? What is the muscles working? And how can I make this the most effective exercise possible? Usually when I'm doing pull-ups, I like to, I don't know if you guys notice, I like to do thumbs over the bar, and I like to go wide because I like to really get that wide V-taper demon back, right? But another effective variation, my favorite, is the pronated. It could be like normal grip, or it could be wide. Even close grip is really good. Okay, so that's the variation I'm gonna be doing, and then I'm gonna explain to you guys the movement a little more. So that was the perfect pull-up right there. Just making sure I don't lose track of time. Let me actually do one more for you guys. That was like 5 reps. I don't want to exhaust myself too much because I got boxing. So I'd say, if I do say so myself, I'd say that was the perfect pull-up right there. Key pointer, guys, so I want to break this down right from top to bottom. When you get to the top, you want to make sure that you grip the bar with an overhand grip. Okay, let me show you guys how this looks like. Just like this, guys. This is pretty much a false grip in calisthenics. Now what that means is you're gripping the bar with your, look at my palms facing down. Excuse me. Guys, you're not gonna get an effective pull-up if you grip the bar like this. As a matter of fact, you might injure yourself because this right here feels very uncomfortable. You're not gonna be getting much reps in like this. So make sure, catching my breath, make sure palms are facing down. Okay, just like that. And you know what, another variation too is just hanging from the bar, guys. Just simply staying in that body weight position at the bottom. Let me show you guys so we're all on the same page here. Just like this, guys. Right? I actually do that every single day, 30 seconds to 1 minute. It helps out with my grip, it helps out with shoulder stability, and the best part, it's decompressing my spine while at the same time just training my mind to get my grip stronger, right? So once again, let's start from the top to bottom, the grip, and then the hang. Train the body weight hang, guys. If you guys have a pull-up bar, you can do that. You can do this at home. If you don't have one, guys, invest in a pull-up bar, man. It's only probably $30 maximum, $15, $20 at Walmart. that's gonna really change up the game for you. Okay, so top to bottom, once again, just trying to visualize the pull-up. And then I'm losing my track. Like I said, I showed you guys the eccentric. From there, it's really about, let's talk about pulling up. It's really about pulling your chest to the bar. That's how I like to think of it. Now, I've done it so many times, I don't even really think about it, but think of bringing that bar to your chest and the chest to the bar. So another key pointer here is to stick your chest out. That's how I like to think of it. Stick your chest out, and for one complete rep of pull-up, for me, I say just keep your chin up as well. If your chin is over the bar, then that's a rep already. And so you gotta break this down, because the scapula is something that I want to talk about as well, right? So pay attention to this, guys. Watch how I'm bringing my chest to the bar, and then watch my back muscles. Show you guys two variations. You just gotta make that first move, that first step. Come on, get up, man. Let's get these reps in. Always remember, no pain, no progression. Get your reps in.